As my buddy who's a big Niner fan said, it's bleeping preseason. Relax in gigantic capital letters. I asked him, is that a Kenny G song? Relax? No, that's not him. I don't know. You tell me. Relax. That's right. Jimmy Garoppolo. Yep. That's hey, your defense look nice. It's the opening drive. Happy Tuesday to you, Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and the Golden Hoser. How you living?
Oh, what it do?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Everything good?
Living good.
Yeah. You watched your Broncos last night?
Oh, I couldn't look away.
You couldn't?
Could not look away.
Joe Flacco
That's
looked
right.
nice, moving on the run, threw a good deep ball that got called back because your left tackle.
That hair is fly.
What's that?
Oh, Flacco's hair, man. He's kind of growing it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice waves.
Joe, would you rather have Joe Flacco or Jimmy G? Because they love their quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you rather have?
Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo right now.
Really?
Yeah, upside, ceiling. You know what you get with Joe Flacco. 8-8 all day, every day. Field goal Flacco.
It's a lot of field goals.
Yeah, he had one long pass to Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah.
The rest of the big plays came on and end around.
No, there was end around. I thought he
I think
got
the
out of the pocket.
concerning thing for Denver is that 32-year-old Emmanuel Sanders, 6 months off an Achilles tear, still looks like your best offensive player.
It does. They couldn't run the ball really well. I thought there was nothing for Freeman. Booker had a couple of bounces. I didn't think Lindsey did anything. I thought he got the ball. Both quarterbacks got the ball to some receivers. I thought you saw a variety of receivers. You weren't a little encouraged by Cortland Sutton, by nobody? Okay.
Not like, wow, Cortland Sutton's going to be
Well, I don't know what they were going to do to wow you in a preseason game
touchdown?
anyway. Yeah, a touchdown
touchdown drive?
One would have been nice. Yeah, one would have been nice.
put one together. But with anything, you can't go over the top. Like, Jimmy G is not washed. It's the first time he's played football in a while. He's going to be fine. Kyle Shanahan is a very good offensive mind. And I think there's some questions outside of George Kittle, what they're going to do. But Deebo Samuel, Jalen Hurts
They ran the
look
ball.
like players that could be nice contributors for that 49ers team. And you know what you get in Bradley Chubb, Von Miller. That's the standout of last night. They were the best players on that field.
I thought San Francisco ran the ball fairly well. I thought McKinnon, not McKinnon. Who am I thinking? They gave them, and it wasn't Mustard anyway. Anyway, I thought they bounced the ball a little bit. I don't think Garoppolo's all that. And I said this, was it to you last week or to somebody else, and who agreed? Now, I don't think he's horrible. I just don't know that I see what they see in him, and they see him every day. So their view is much more valid than mine. But I've got a lot of questions on Jimmy Garoppolo, and I'm not certain that I think the Niners are ready to make this gigantic jump because Jimmy Garoppolo is healthy. Now, I'm not going to say, oh, did you see what happened last night, and rest my case. It was a preseason game, and he didn't look good at all. His first game back in almost a year. So I'm not going to base it all there, but they can't feel good about what they saw.
Not last night, but this is also, it is such a small sample size. So
Yeah.
are you going with regular season football or preseason football last night? Because you're talking about a guy that was 5-0 with a very questionable 49ers team. 1-2 before he got hurt last year, definitely looking okay. And the question with Jimmy Garoppolo is they paid him early. And I think that's where there's some of the reservations. But his contract now
Paid
looks
him big.
ridiculously cheap compared to everyone else because the market grows.
The market always grows, but yeah, they paid him big early, and we'll see where it goes. Look, I'm not telling you he's a bust off of last night. I'm just not sold that I think he's the next coming. That's all. But we'll see. We'll see. Anything good out of what you saw from your club last night defensively? Anything?
Well, defensively, they're still going to have one of the best pass rushers in the league. Bradley Chubb is the real deal. Von Miller, I think there's still some questions with the linebacking core overall, but if you have that kind of pass rush, it's going to make the secondary look better, and that's what they're going to hang their hat on, and that's why John Elway believed a veteran quarterback like Joe Flacco could get them back to the postseason, and because they're going to play defense, try to run the football, and just not make mistakes offensively. I just don't know if there's enough there throughout the season that offense can create, because even we've seen it the last few years, as good as that defense has been, you're not winning that way every year. It's just the ebbs and flows. That was a historically great defense they won the Super Bowl with, and they're still trying to recreate that formula. But I just don't see that evolution offensively.
What'd you see out of Drew Lock?
Young quarterback, sling it down the field, and that one time that he couldn't take the snap from under center that they harped on the whole time because he was out of shotgun in Missouri.
Because it was the first snap. Yeah. I saw a guy who seemed like he got better over a week. I saw a guy that looked a little bit more comfortable, that showed me some of the promise that they're telling me, that made some good throws and made some good looks. Isn't ready to be an NFL starter, but I saw a guy that looked to me like he was making progress. So, all right, get in on it, 246-0610, 8889-220-0610. Emails come in, Jeff at 610knml.com, JJ at 610knml.com. Guest list this morning. We'll start our Tuesday conversations with Doug Martin, the head football coach at New Mexico State. Aggies will open up the season on Saturday of next week in Pullman against the 24th-ranked team in the country, Washington State, before they go to Tuscaloosa to take on the second-ranked team in the country in Alabama, before they come home to take on the second pick in the Mountain West, Western Division, San Diego State. So we'll talk with Doug Martin coming up at 8 o'clock. Interested to hear about their camp because we haven't heard a lot about camp down there. We've heard a lot about Lobo camp. Who's there? Who's not there? Tavaka's back home in Lobo camp. So we'll catch up with Doug Martin coming up.
It's one where you have to be on the social media for the post-camp talks from Doug Martin to see what he's been talking about. However, he was vocal yesterday.
What did he say yesterday?
He tweeted a reply to Jason Grove's story about the New Mexico State athletic department finishing in the black in 2019. And Doug Martin tweeted, "Can't keep asking our football program to play 3 guarantee games every year. We are playing the toughest Group of 5 schedule in the nation. Schedule is important to success. No margin for error for football team."
Yeah, it's really impossible to ask him to do that every year. And they're playing at Washington State, they're playing at Alabama, they're playing at Ole Miss. If you consider those non-victories, some of you would call them losses, which is a non-victory. They've got to go 6-3 to be bowl eligible, right? And that means, look, they're playing San Diego State and Fresno State, the top 2 teams in the Mountain West. They're playing their 2 rivals, New Mexico and UTEP. They're playing a Georgia Southern team who was a 10-win team and won a bowl game last year. They're playing Liberty on the road. It's a pretty tough ask, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, by the way, I don't know that all that money or what portion of that money is going to football. And I don't think it's too much for him to ask, and I don't know if he'll get into it. But I don't know that it's too much to ask that the third of those checks goes directly to football. And Mario Mocha, the athletic director, did say, because they were asked how are they going to balance it this year because some of that revenue wasn't going to be there and they had to pay off more debt. And, we're playing three guarantee games. I don't think it's too much to ask that, fine, you want to put those first 2 checks to pay for softball and soccer and debt and track and field or whatever? Okay. But shouldn't the third one go to football?
It makes sense to me, yeah.
I mean, is that asking too much?
I think that's a fair ask. If you're Doug Martin in that football program, all right, we're playing 3 of these games.
I'll ask him.
Let's invest this third one in the football.
Yeah, I'll ask him that. I mean, I don't know. I know what he thinks. I don't know what he'll say. But he's usually not one to hold it back, right?
No, he's open. He's honest.
Yeah. I just, if you're going to make me go out there and get my brains beat in, and I know he won't say that, 3 times, let me invest in football and try to put something in. Because, honestly, and even the most ardent Aggie fan, do you think they expect to win any of those 3 games? I think they expect they can win. They could beat San Diego State and maybe Fresno State.
What about Washington State? You don't think they? I mean, first game of the year.
The Washington State one is one that would not just blow me away. Right? I don't expect them to win. Do you? Washington State's ranked 24th in the country with a great offense.
A team that they're deciding between 2 senior quarterbacks.
Yeah.
There's that issue on the table. They're also 33-point favorites. That's a huge number.
Yep.
So that would be a tremendous upset.
So I want you to look historically, and you will find Washington State losses in early September, this one being late August. You will find over the years where they lose a game to Idaho or Eastern Washington, right? Washington State is a program that, and I'm not telling you every year, I'm not telling you every other year, but Washington State is a program that has lost a game like this over the years. So is it completely out of the question? And I think New Mexico State is better than people are giving them credit for. Can they go up there and win? I don't know if they can win that game. I mean, Washington State's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, that's the feel I have. First game of the season, things are hyped. Who knows what can happen?
Yeah. No, Washington State is – and what is Washington State?
And they had – so last year, it was 2 Mountain West teams open season for Wazoo. Remember, they played at Wyoming to open the season.
They won that game.
Beat them 41-19.
Yeah.
Played San Jose State, beat them 31-0. So, hey, that wasn't a runaway.
31-0, wasn't? They who they get the week after? They get Northern Colorado. I was gonna say maybe there's a look ahead game or something, and then they go to Houston. So it's not like they've got Alabama next week or something. So, all right, 2460610. We'll talk with Doug Morton coming up at 8:00. When we come back, Zeke's not happy with Jerry's joke. It was disrespectful. Really? AB's gonna file another grievance.
Oh, Lord.
I know. And Melvin Gordon's not in camp either. We'll talk some baseball. We've got all kinds of stuff to do. It's the opening. Oh, what do we got to give away today? We got. Go ahead.
Oh, we got tickets to our birthday bash on the 31st.
Oh, yeah, that's a good time.
And we also have tickets to USA versus Mexico indoor soccer.
All right.
Coming up this Saturday.
So 8:00, we're going to do things a little differently. We're going to direct you over to the to the video. And we're on Comcast Channel 26 on ProView Networks. We are on the Facebook. We're on the Twitter. We are on YouTube. And we'll put up a word coming up in the 8:00 hour, right in the 8:00 segment, right? Mm-hmm. To give away the tickets to the Big Bash.
Cool.
And Hoser has the word of the day.
The word of the day, word of the day.
We got lots of words.
All right, so we'll do that. Come on back. Play radio with us. Want to hear from you. Bronco fan, how'd you look? It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM. And AM 610, the sports animal.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655. Or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Get into the game with Garden Schwartz Team Sales.
They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rawlins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened?
Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion.
Do not think it is done. I know. I got the email or the text yesterday. I can't believe you're still talking about this. What do you call him? A Richard?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not done. Antonio Brown is filing a new grievance over his helmet. This will not ingratiate him at all. Not that he seems to care with his club. And I guess at this point it might start sifting down to the players. Wouldn't you guess at this point? Probably it was the coaches and the GM who was upset. The players are like, whatever. Now you're 2 weeks out, and the players are just probably going, dude.
I think that's one we won't know until some of the players start speaking out on it.
Yeah.
And I don't think many will.
That's right.
Because while this is really frustrating business, and we are all looking at it going, there's nowhere else to go, Antonio Brown. There's new regulations on helmets. You have to wear a different helmet. Figure it out. Get a bunch out there, put them on your head, get in front of a jugs machine, and see what happens. But for the players, I know that's an area, whether it's contract negotiations are something along these lines that they don't always like to get into, and that's what was one of the things that really hurt Pittsburgh early was when they started to get into it, Le'Veon Bell.
Well, look, the worst case scenario is what he leaves and goes wears a helmet somewhere else. You have to trade him.
And that's what I keep going back to. Is even when Mike Mayock putting down this ultimatum, like you're either all in or you out. You're not getting rid of this guy after just acquiring him. As frustrated as you are, you're going to go to the start of the regular season, see if he shows up, and by the time they start playing real football, I think he's going to be there.
So, and I do too. And everything's going to be fine if he has 8 catches on 122 yards and a touchdown in week 1. Everybody's going to see you don't need training camp, and the other people are going to go see you can play in that damn helmet, diva. The other side of it is he has 2 catches for 17 yards, and I just don't see that happening.
Compaction wants to help you keep your
every other player in the National Football League has been able to find a helmet. There's 40-something choices. I know Drew Rosenhaus is paid to stand by him. There's a new grievance, a new grace period. He wants to extend by a full calendar year the grace period on his helmet. Everybody else has found a helmet. Wouldn't you want, when you start a new job, don't you want to go out of your way to ingratiate yourself with people? To just kind of find a way to be part of that team, to fit in, to figure out how to make this work. You go out of your way to be a good teammate, employee, worker, co-worker. Don't you do that?
You do. But we also don't know the relationship outside of this helmet issue. Like, do all the Raider players think he's a donkey hat just because he's not there? Or in the moments, is he friendly with those guys? And he's that dude you want.
Can it be both? I mean, yeah, he can be friendly, but he's kind of a donkey hat. I like that term. Yeah, I'm down with that term. Yeah, I think that's good.
But I also think there's times where we on the outside put a lot more on
camp
these cliche things than happen sometimes in pro sports.
That's probably right. That's probably right. All right, the other one is Zeke. So your boy Zeke is unhappy. He wasn't very happy with Jerry's joke. Didn't think it was as fun. Do you have the clip of Jerry talking about Zeke and saying, doing the Zeke who thing? Because the reporter who was sitting there thought it was funny as hell. I mean, he cackled like a schoolgirl. Zeke and his agent find it disrespectful. The guy who won't go to work finds it disrespectful, and that's fine. Big thing, little thing, no thing.
Little thing.
I agree.
Just involving egos, nothing more than that.
I can't agree more. Here was Jerry. This was after your boy Tony Pollard, right?
Taking over
42 yards or whatever he ran for the other day against the Rams.
Is Pollard your best negotiator with Zeke?
Who?
Pollard.
Zeke who?
He's got you on camera.
That dude loves him some Jerry Jones.
He's still going. He's still going. He's still going.
But seriously, just talk about what he's done and just.
We back that up and start that again. How long does that guy laugh at him saying Zeke? Who? You know what that is? Daddy, Daddy, yeah, copy in the wheel, Daddy. Oh, no. Daddy, we gonna drill for some oil, Daddy. You gotta forget, Daddy. Play that again, because it's not that damn funny. I mean,
is Pollard your best negotiator with Zeke?
Who?
Pollard.
Zeke who?
He's got
yuck. We're having some fun.
Are you kidding me?
We're having some fun.
Are you kidding? Do you think Zeke is more hurt by the response or by Jerry actually saying it?
By Jerry saying it, because it's another piece to Jerry saying, we don't need you. We don't need to pay you that much money.
That's right.
Because it goes back to, you don't need a rushing champ to win a Super Bowl. So it's just a little bit more from Jerry, just a little bit more. And this is an owner and a team that's had Zeke's back and has been on his side through this whole time. But now they're at a point with 2 years left on his contract. They're saying, you know what? We are in our position.
That's right.
And if you want to play this year, great. And maybe we'll talk about it next year.
You know,
No, he did go on to, clarify, this I'm just having fun with you guys.
oh, at Zeke's expense is what Rocky Arsenault said. Zeke's
Hey, Hoser.
Yeah.
No offense, but who?
right?
I'm not offended.
No, it's always funny when you're not the butt of the joke, right? I mean, other people's pain is funny. You watch a guy get kicked in the stones.
Schadenfreude.
Yeah. You watch a guy get kicked in the stones. Oh, that's
Or
funny.
fall.
You get kicked in the stones. That's not that funny, right?
No.
Yeah, but
hurts.
when another guy does
when
it,
My favorite thing, when that windmill takes someone out on Holy Moly.
Oh, that's
what
pretty
I
good.
live for.
yeah, that is pretty good actually. I actually,
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, there's no lie.
Matt,
I can't agree with you anymore. This is one of those where they're saying, look, there's an offer on the table and it's a good offer and it's a 2-year early offer. You want it? That's fine. If you don't, we're going to play football. Zeke who? I know the guys who are in camp. Daddy! Daddy! That's right, Daddy. We're going to get that some gun. Right? It sounded like the dude Smokey the Bandit, didn't he?
He sure did.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
When I get home, I'm going to punch your mama in the mouth.
Maybe he thought it was really funny. I don't
Maybe
know,
he did. Maybe he
Poor
did.
guy.
I don't know. Cowboy fan, you more concerned than you were 24 hours ago? Or is it just, stop it? Can we just get to the season? Charger fans got to be the same way. Can we just get there? Raider fan, shut up with AB already. Everybody. AB, I know. CD, EFG. I got acronym for you. IPS. It's International Protective Service, and it is the company that I trust to protect my home. You see their vehicles running around town. They drive around town. They got IPS on them. International Protective Service. Police simply just don't have enough officers to respond to all the alarms and all the break-ins that go off around town. And what good's an alarm if no one's going to respond? IPS is there typically within 5 to 7 minutes, maybe less, with armed, trained security personnel for the alarms that go off at homes which they monitor. Hundreds of homes and business owners in Albuquerque and Santa Fe rely on IPS. I do, to protect their property. If you've got a vacation coming up, you're going out of town, IPS can patrol your home while you're away. They'll move your trash cans to the curb and back on garbage day, pick up your newspaper, pick up your mail, give your home that lived-in look. Call them at 897-2420. 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com. Those vehicles that you see driving down your street in your neighborhood, I mean someone in your street refused to be a victim of property crime. Don't wait until something bad happens. Let IPS secure what's valuable to you. Call them at 897-2420, 897-2420 or go to ipsglobal.com.
Sports Animal.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family.
State football coach Doug Martin will be with us coming up at 8 o'clock this morning. Tomorrow, 9:30, we'll talk with Aggie quarterback Josh Adkins. Next Monday, Bob Davie, 8 o'clock. And we'll get into our football routine, our game week routine next Monday.
It's 0 week.
This is 0 week. We are currently in 0 week.
That's confusing.
Ba-na-na-na-na. Can you play the Plimsoll's 0 Hour? Are you taking requests? Are you taking requests?
Sure, I can.
Right.
I just
0 Hour, Plimsoll's. It's good one.
0 Hour, got it.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right. Did you see any of the baseball last night, or was it all? What did you watch? Football? Did you watch soccer? What did you do last night?
Watch soccer in the afternoon. Well, Manchester United.
Yep.
Wolverhampton. Good game. 1-1 draw. Pogba getting the PK saved in the second half.
Ooh. All right.
But it was no Monday Night Football. The baseball. Rockies losing again.
Yeah, the Rockies lose a lot. Rockies are. It's kind of a wasted season, huh? And see, it's a club that I don't feel just needs to be dismantled and taken apart. I mean, I think there's so many good pieces there.
You're in on Arenado and Story.
Sure.
on that edge with Blackman. What's next with him? The farm system. See it firsthand. Not a lot there right now.
Ask Sid about the farm system.
So, pitching-wise, Peter Lambert, you hope he can take a big step forward. Herman Marquez, after getting paid, hasn't been good this year. John Gray, they're at a tipping point right now because they peaked. Back-to-back playoff runs, really good baseball. I'm not sure what's next. Wade Davis got demoted from the closer role.
Ooh. Yep.
Oberg is now dealing with the blood clot issue. I really don't know what this franchise does going into next year.
You sold on Bud Black?
Going into this season, and rightfully so, coming off back-to-back playoff appearances, they felt, hey, we're building with veterans, we're adding veterans because this team is in win-now mode, and they've been terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's not much in that pipeline.
Yeah, the Daniel Murphy thing didn't work. Are you sold on Bud Black as a manager?
I am.
I am too.
I don't think this is a managerial problem.
I agree with that. Your young pitching didn't do what it did the year prior. They were healthy the year prior. I'm with you on Story, Arenado. I'm still in on Blackman. Dahl. Right? I mean, you still got some really good young pieces. I thought missing LeMahieu, and I said it when they lost DJ LeMahieu, I said they are going to miss him more than people realize. I think he's, if not the most, one of the most underrated players in baseball.
It would be great to have him, but the record would still be the same.
Okay.
Because it's come down to the pitching. But it would have been fantastic to keep DJ LeMahieu around, play him at second, play Ryan McMahon at first base, give DJ the contract that you gave Daniel Murphy.
Yep.
But for DJ LeMahieu, man, he's been fantastic. I got to believe he should get some consideration as AL MVP. He's been that important to that Yankees team. And, oh, by the way, a bullpen piece that came over from Colorado as well, Adam Ottavino.
Yeah, they're loving him too. No, the Yankees are too. Yeah. I can't agree with that more. All right, the races are what the races are at this point, and you've got some wild card races going down. Cardinals are a half game up on the Cubs now in the Central after their win last night. Braves 5 up on the Nationals. Of course, the Dodgers have already basically clinched the West. So your wild card teams right now are the Nationals and the Cubs, with the Phillies and the Mets and the Giants and even the Diamondbacks still sniffing around as you hit September next week. Next Sunday is September 1. That's crazy. Next Sunday is Labor Day weekend. By the way, we're going to have a big tailgate party then. You know that, Hoser? You're going to bring all the little Hosers out. They can come out and meet all the little sports animals.
Woo!
Oh, you bet.
Yep.
Football.
Football is
Football.
football. That should be something. Football is football.
It always is, right?
Football is football. It's been said in a lot of different ways, right? Did Donovan Porter said it first? And then Bobo?
That's where we heard it first. That's where I heard it first.
Okay, but Bobo said the same thing, right?
Yes.
Football is football. What if
it's just a great saying because it just kind of freezes you. You're like, okay.
No, that's right. Football is football.
Mind blowing.
Football is football. Yeah. No,
that's deep, fella.
That's fair.
Deep.
Unless you're not playing football, unless you're sitting on a beach and
then you're like, what? I don't understand.
Yeah. Sid says, loving the new YouTube, OD. Mr. Symbieta, now I can pull up the show anytime. I don't have to worry about forgetting to hit the record button, running out of tape right in the middle of an amazing point by Mr. Buck. See?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, there you go, Sid. Got the YouTube. We're right there for you every single day for you. Omar's in on your boy Zeke equals TT, I think Tavaka Tuioti. Jeff, you want to be patient. You want to work with them. But at some point, there's a season to get ready for, and you have to go with the guys who have been busting it every day. They've been playing in all these pointless preseason games. It's Omar. I think he's almost done with your boy Zeke.
Omar.
He's almost done. I don't think Zeke's going to be there at the opener. Wow. I think AB will be there at the opener. I do not think Zeke and Melvin Gordon will be there for the opener.
Fire emojis.
Wow. Not really.
Yeah,
I think
the majority expect both those players there week 1 playing.
Melvin Gordon and Zeke?
Oh, I thought you said Antonio Brown.
Well, I think Antonio Brown will be. I think he will be.
And you wonder with Ezekiel Elliott, given the fact that he has 2 years.
Yeah.
Is that more incentive to play and then get the year out of the way?
To me, it is.
And then, right.
Yeah, to me it is. I don't think he'll miss the whole season. But I just don't think he's going to be there for the opener. I think Antonio Brown will because he's got $30 million guaranteed. He's already been paid. His issue is his hat, right? At some point, he's going to find a hat that allows him to see the football. Out of the 40-something options that are find a hat that works. I think he's going to find one that works because you know why? $30 million guaranteed. He's going to find one that works.
It's like I already spent some of that money.
That's right. I don't know how he's going to pay it all back. So I think he's going to figure it out, and his feet are going to be somehow typically whoopee cushioned better.
You think it was just him maybe just trying to miss camp? And
You know, people say that, and I've heard that a lot. So he had his excuse. Like, if he wanted
two of them.
Well, but that's my whole thing with the helmet. If he wanted to miss camp, he didn't need to do this helmet diva thing. He had his
drag
feet
on the feet issue.
Yeah, he already had a reason to not go hard and go. You know, that was his issue. I don't know if it is or not, but I've heard that a lot. He didn't need to come up with this helmet mess, right? He already had his thing with his feet. So why create this? Well, he's kind of likes the drama. I said, why create the drama? Some people just live in it, right? Some people love that stuff. But yeah, I think Melvin Gordon's not going to be there. The Melvin Gordon one seems like it's not budging. And the Chargers are not. I think there's offers on the table. I think they both drawn a line in the sand.
Melvin Gordon, Zeke Elliott, we get it. It's all contract related for a position that rarely gets paid at a high level. You can look at Todd Gurley, looking at Le'Veon Bell, but then you look at the rest of the guys.
Yeah,
they're rookies on their rookie deals that usually don't get propped up after that because they're old running backs at 28 or 29. And Antonio Brown one, all of us are just like, what?
I know. All right, Doug Martin at the top of the hour. We'll talk more football when we come back. Bronco fan, if you want to get in on your game last night, love to hear your thoughts on Joe Flacco. On
Field goal Flacco, baby.
Drew Lock. Woo! Yeah, well, maybe then you draft Brandon McManus, New Mexico Bowl alumni. Yeah. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, The Sports Animal, and ProView Networks.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655. Or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog! Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
All right, I got a question for you as you work on the dad bod.
Ooh, yeah.
So, what is etiquette at the gym? How many machines are you allowed to occupy at one time? Like if you're on a weight bench,
that's easy. That's easy.
Can you still occupy a cardio machine?
No, man, just the
Or if
one you're working on.
Or if you're ever lifting dumbbells, can you? I mean, how does that work? I ask you because
Boy, oh boy.
You had a little incident at the gymnasium last night, did you?
At the gym.
I had to go a little bit later than I usually.
I'm
like to
just
go.
glad you went. I'm impressed. I thought about going, and instead I took a nap.
About 8 p.m. So I thought maybe it would be about the time it's winding down from the rush. Nope, it was a cluster. The answer to your question is when it's busy, one machine, y'all, One machine, one bench, just one area.
One, right?
One when it's busy, like it's packed.
So
what if he's doing one of those circuit things where he's got to hit here and then go over there?
Don't do that when it's
pump
busy.
It? Okay.
Do that at home. Take that out of there.
He hasn't that capability at home. That's why he's got the gym membership.
gym membership.
So what happened?
So I went up, Monday's usually International Chest Day. But for me, it's leg days, man. I got to hit those squats. You got to get that power. So I go over to the Smith machine.
International Chest Day. All right. It's good.
The Smith machine, while there are weights on it, I was standing there for a little bit looking around. I asked a couple people, is anyone using this? And they're like, I'm not sure. I don't think so. It's like, all right. So then I go to remove the weight on it. Dude comes running over from Bro, I'm still on this machine.
He broed you.
I'm like,
hey.
Well, how much longer you got? He's like, well, I'm doing some stuff. And I watched him. And he's doing curls at the dumbbell rack. Not coming back over. And then, like, a minute or two later, he walks back over, starts looking at the Smith machine, and then does some bench press. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now.
Oh, I thought you were going to go. That's where I thought it was going.
No. I picked up a weight and I started swinging it. I was like, my guy, this is Planet Fitness.
My guy. You got a bro and a my guy. I like that.
A bro and a my guy.
Yeah.
You can't be doing curls at the dumbbell rack and think you can hold a Smith machine on the other side of the room at 8 o'clock. We're trying to get things done. So I anger ran on the treadmill.
Anger ran.
And I left angry. I didn't even get it out.
Can you explain what a Smith machine is for this?
It's what they have at Planet Fitness. They don't have the free barbells.
Okay, gotcha.
Like if you're just doing a bench press or a squat, I guess liability issues, so they have the Smith machine. Do what you gotta do.
Glad you feel better. I'm glad you went to the gym.
Man, that one put me over the top last night.
Did it?
Like, really, dude?
Yeah. Bro. Hey, my man, my guy.
I was just like, what about the commercials, man? It's supposed to be happy environment for everyone.
Where's the pizza?
You should have called in
give him a
this,
slice of
the barbell police or the Smith machine police, and had an issue. Yeah.
They just wasn't having it last night on that Smith machine.
Yeah,
got to be better than that.
All right,
be a smart
now I know.
lifter. Be a productive member of the gym society.
Now I know. Are you familiar with the Cape Cod Baseball League? Where a lot of the best college age baseball players go to play.
Kind of like the PDL.
I don't know if it's like that. Maybe
stay
it is.
eligible but play.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's renowned up there. New Mexico State's junior Nick Gonzalez was the Summer Collegiate Player of the Year up there. He was named that by Perfect Game. He got the honor after playing with the Katut Kettlers of the Cape Cod League, and he had a hell of a year. So over the summer, he played 42 regular season games, 54 hits, 14 doubles, 4 triples, and 7 home runs. He was the most valuable player in the league. That's pretty good. He's a stud, man.
And that's
a unanimous All-America last year.
Big for collegiate athletes because they go, what do? Wooden bats.
Yep.
And they're playing.
And they play ball.
In the Cape Cod League, another great opportunity to get scouted to see how certain things translate.
Yeah, no, he's a ball player now. I don't know how high he will be drafted next year, but he's a consensus All-America. Mashes. Pretty big kid and versatile defensively. It sounds like he's going to, have his pick, do whatever he wants. All right, we're going to talk football here in a little bit. 246-0610, 888-922-0610. You can send emails. Jeff at 610knml.com, JJ at 610knml.com. We're going to talk with Doug Martin coming up at the top of the hour. We'll also, it's a good time to take a look at us on the video. And if you're just tuning in and didn't know, the show is now simulcast every day. ProView Networks is in here every day. And we are on Comcast Channel 26. We are on the Facebook, ProView Networks. We are on Twitter and YouTube. And we're going to put up a word, right? Is that how we're going to give away the tickets to go see USA versus Mexico?
Word of the day.
Word of the day.
So it'll pop up on the stream, whether you're watching on any of those various platforms. And the first person that calls Hoser with the word, you win the tickets. interactive on the stream.
Yeah.
Look at that.
2460610.
Simple as that,
number.
folks.
Yeah, that is pretty simple.
Pull up the stream.
No more color 6, no more color 7, no more
Just
color
the first one with
5.
the right word.
Yeah.
People are just going to be guessing the word too.
Oh no, don't guess.
Oh no, don't know it for sure. Doug Martin, when we come back, Aggies open up the season at Washington State. A week from Saturday, we'll catch up with New Mexico State's football coach on the opening drive on ProView Networks and 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true. Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales.
They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services. High school letter.
All right, go to the video stream. As you know, the opening drive is now simulcast. ProView Networks, Comcast 26, Facebook, also on the YouTube and on the Twitter. And we will put up the word of the day on the videos feed. And first one of you calls Hoser at 246-0610. That's 505-246-0610. With the word, we'll win the tickets goes to USA-Mexico Soccer out at the Santa Ana Star Center on Saturday. So call 246-0610. That's 505-246-0610. The word of the day is up in the lower left corner right now on the video stream. It's the opening drive. Jeff, JJ, and Hoser. New Mexico State opens the football season a week from Saturday. They'll be in Pullman taking on the 24th ranked team in the country, Washington State. And that means pretty soon, if not already, we start prepping, game prep. Doug Martin is the head football coach at New Mexico State, and he joins us on the Quan's Auto Care Hotline. Good morning, Doug. How you living?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Looks like camp's been, it feels like from afar, it's everything I hear, it's been good. You've made a lot of progress and stayed relatively healthy.
We have, Jeff. We had a really good camp. I think, we've got a great team chemistry right now. Some junior college guys that we've added have really meshed well for us to go along with all the experience we had back. So that's a good combination. And we have stayed relatively healthy. We've got a couple of offensive tackles that have been banged up. One, Evan Tafoya, we lost for the year, tore an ACL, which is unfortunate because he's really going to be a good player for us. But that was the only serious injury we've had.
From what I'm listening to, your receivers and a lot of new receivers have really made some strides. And I know you love your young quarterback and Josh Adkins. We're going to get to talk to him tomorrow morning at 9:30. But it sounds like some of his targets are really surfacing.
Yeah, he's got weapons, and not only at the wide receiver spot, but even, the running backs coming out of the backfield catching the ball really well for us. But really like our depth at wide receiver position. Adding Tony Nicholson was the Baylor grad transfer. Tony really brought an attitude and a toughness to our football team, and he's become a really good leader for us. And having him here for spring ball really helped too. And it's not hard for us to recruit really good receivers with the style of offense we play. And the guys we've got, we're really happy with.
Doug, even just a couple weeks in the camp, what things as a coach and coaching staff are you looking for, and where do you see improvements even in this short period of time?
Well, defensively, we've got to improve from where we were last year. 2017, the year we went to the bowl, we played really good defense. We caused turnovers. We were a very good third down defense, one of the top 5 in the country, as a matter of fact. And we were pretty good at red zone defense. And then last year we really fell off. So I really like where we're headed defensively. I think our defensive front, I don't know how many times this has ever been said in New Mexico State, but I think our defensive front is a strength, and even the depth of it. So we got some players there. Rashi Hodge, a linebacker we added, junior college players, been a playmaker all through camp. Really excited about him. So I think those are areas we certainly got to improve. And then offensively, it's the same thing. It's critical areas, red zone and third downs. And that's where Josh's maturity as a quarterback has to help us.
Doug Martin's New Mexico State's head football coach with us on the Quan's Auto Care Hotline.
I know when we've spoken already this year, Doug, you've talked highly of Josh Adkins. What is it that he's done that's helped him get to this place of being able to take a step forward and start winning the trust of the offense?
Well, Josh is really intelligent. He's got a great mind for the game. So when you have conversations with him as a coach, even during a game, they're very meaningful conversations. You can change things with him. He can change plays and pass protections, and just mentally, he's like having a coach out there. Our players have a lot of confidence in him. And I told Josh, what's really going to be the test for us is how much he improves from his play as a freshman going into his play as a sophomore. And I see a lot of improvement in Josh. He runs a lot better physically. He's a much better player than he was last year. He's stronger. He's running better. I think he looks a lot better in that vein. So he brings a lot to the table. He's a great leader. He's one of the best leaders I've ever been around.
Doug, when we talked to you last time, you talked about attitude, and you thought this year's group was better. And you were pretty vocal a year ago, citing the difference between the bowl year and last year, and maybe taking things for granted. Early, you haven't played a game yet. You haven't won a game. You haven't lost a game. You still feel like that core attitude is better and where it needs to be?
I do. I don't think there's any doubt. That's been like that all the way from winter conditioning to spring ball through the summer and to now. We've got a lot of experience coming back, but our team, all we've talked about is effort and attitude, and the attitude has been phenomenal. I mean, our guys are really accountable to each other. They're holding each other to a high standard. You're not having to coach those things. We're just coaching football. When you do that, you've got a chance to be special. So, and we're going to need that, Jeff. I mean, our schedule is brutal. It's the toughest one in the Group of 5 football, and especially early. So our guys have got to, play with a great effort and a great attitude and keep the confidence and go make something happen.
Have you addressed schedule beyond one game with your guys? Just don't get too high, too low on one game. And I know you've talked to us a little bit about the back end of the schedule. If you can get there healthy in a place, you can still make things happen. But have you talked about whether it's a strategy or a mindset with your guys regarding schedule?
Well, the mindset for sure, and the thing is that we want to improve every football game. The winning score, where you win or lose, all that score is going to take care of itself. But what's going to dictate whether we are a good football team at the end of the year and whether we have a successful season is, are we improving each game? In 2017, we went to the bowl. We got beat by Arizona State, but we got better as a football team that night. We got beat by Arkansas, but we got better as a football team. We really played well in both those games. And that kind of kept going throughout that season. We kept getting better each week, and that's what we have to do here, and that's what we didn't do last year. We didn't keep improving as a football team as the season went on last year. So that's the mindset for us, and everything else will take care of itself.
For those who are not familiar with New Mexico State's schedule, they'll open up at Washington State, at Alabama, home for San Diego State, at New Mexico, and then home for Fresno State in their first 5.
Doug, the continuity of the coaching staff, Frank Spaziani, defense coordinator, of course, you in your position as head coach and running the offense, how has that been over the last couple of years, and how has that maybe helped get you where you want to be overall this season?
Yeah, that's a great point. It's huge, to have the coaches back each year, so there's a lot of continuity. We don't have to teach new coaches new things. Everybody knows what's expected here, and they know the offense, the defense, the procedures, the recruiting doesn't change. That's been really big, and I've really been blessed with a tremendous staff. I mean, they're really good coaches, but they're even better people, and the guys that I've had have been extremely loyal to me and to New Mexico State, and it goes without saying, we're one of the lowest paid staffs in the country, and these guys have had opportunities, but they've chosen to stay here, and I couldn't thank them enough. They've been just a great group.
Doug, we always have a conversation, it seems, about finances, and the story came out this week that New Mexico State's athletic department hit budget last year, which is obviously a positive. And looking forward, Mario cited the 3 pay games, buy games, whatever you want to call them, where you're going to collect $3.8 million playing games at Washington State, Alabama, and Mississippi. I don't know if you'll say it. I'll put it out there, and feel free to comment if not. That I understand. But I could understand playing 2 would go to the athletic department, but it feels like if you're going to play 3, one of those checks should go directly to football. I don't know what you're comfortable saying, but it feels like if you're going to go out there and you got to win 6 to get bowl eligible, and you're going to play 3 bye games, and you understand you're supporting softball and soccer and everything else, but it feels like if you're going to play 3, one of those checks should go to football.
Yeah, I think, when they say guaranteed games, I really hope people understand those are guaranteed football games. No other sport can make the money that football makes. That's why football is so important at every Group of 5 school, because we're the ones that cash those big checks. Our basketball team could go play Kentucky or UCLA. They're not making more than $100,000 on that game. We're getting $1.9 million for playing Alabama. That's why football is so important, and we do run the engine here. But I agree with you, Jeff, and I've actually presented that, and I've been public about that when I was at East Carolina, that's how we built the football program. We played 2 of those guaranteed games and made money for the athletic department, but the third one, the money went to the football program, and it changed our football program into one of the better Group of 5 programs in the country. And that's what I'd love to see happen here. You know, if we had the finances to take that third game and put that into football, I mean, you would see a lot of things change. And I do think that's fair, you know, because if we're going to go out and play those games, and you mentioned it, you know, there's no room for error. If you're playing 3 of those games, you know, there's only 9 games left. You're going to have to play really good football to get into a winning season, a bowl game, and those type of things. But if you're pumping that money back into the football program, what you'll see is you'll start to win some of those power conference games too, because your program will change from the inside. And I really do hope that's where we'll get to eventually.
Is the plan to play 3 every year? And I know putting the schedule together as an independent's tough in its own right, and I don't know where the conference conversation has gone, if anywhere, but is the plan to play 3 of those kind of games every year?
No, the plan is really to play 2 of those. And Mario does a great job with our schedule, and he and I talk daily about the strategy of scheduling. This is just one of those things that happened this year. We had to do it, and there was just no way around it. But, you know, for the athletic department, for us, it's the goal is 2. And again, I don't mind playing 3 if the money's going to go to the football program. But I don't want to be paying 3 and not get rewarded for that third one.
Yeah, it's a tough place to put yourself in, and you know if you assume that you don't win one of those, you've got to go 6-3 the rest of the way, and it's tough. Doug Martin's with us just for a few more minutes.
All right, Doug, as 2 weeks before the opener, what does the schedule ahead look like for your team and getting ready?
Yeah, today's our last day of camp, so you know we want to finish up tonight. We're doing some special situations. You know, working overtime. We're working on the goal line a little bit. Things like that. And then tomorrow's first day of school, so be a little bit of a lighter practice tomorrow, mostly kicking game. You know, that first day of school, you kind of just want to let them get their head wrapped around going to school and being a student again. And then Thursday we'll crank into Washington State full-time, get our scout teams ready, and prepare for the week ahead.
All right, Doug, we'll catch up with you next week. Appreciate you being with us this morning, and look forward to talking to you on Tuesday mornings for the next 10, 11, 12, 13 weeks, however many it is, and hopefully through a bowl season. Enjoy the rest of camp, getting ready for next week, and we'll talk to you in Washington State week.
Okay, guys, good to talk to you.
Thanks, Doug. Doug Martin is the head football coach at New Mexico State. I thought it was interesting, and you know, you expect him to be candid with that answer. We'll have that conversation when we come back. 2460610 if you want to get in. 888-922-0610. It's the opening drive on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Sports Animal time is now 8.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center. Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center. Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales. Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
No! Bad dog! Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
Set. Go. The fridge is off and running.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud
Always a good conversation with Doug Martin. He's got a little bit of that quiet confidence back that he had from 2 years ago. Don't you think? A little bit?
Does.
And I don't know that I noticed it last year as much. He was really nervous. Nervous isn't right. He just didn't. It never felt like he had a good feel about last year's team.
He didn't. He was trying to get that edge back. Get the Butch, the one-eyed pit bull mentality in the squad. He didn't want the entitlement of coming off a bowl victory to carry over to that team, and they never could really get on track or get to the mentality that he wanted from his football.
Yeah, I thought it was a good conversation. It's the opening drive. Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and the Golden Hoser, 246-0610 if you want to get in today, 505-246-0610. Emails are in a lot this morning, Jeff at 610knml.com or JJ at 610knml.com. On the Twitter, it's _JJ Buck, and on the Facebook, the OD in the AM. Don't forget, we are now simulcast, Comcast Channel 26. You go to Facebook and go to ProView Networks page. You can watch the show there, Twitter, and YouTube as well on ProView Networks. All right, so what do you think about what he said? And I'm glad he said it. Mario might not be. But about what he said about the third check. If you're going to make him play 3, and it only seems fair to me, right? The biggest thing he said, and I know the people who are not keen on football in this state are going to struggle with this one a bit. But football stirs, it's the engine. And his basketball team, and he's right, they can go play Kentucky and they get $100,000, and that's great. That helps basketball. He's getting $1.7, $1.8 million to go play Alabama. That helps softball and soccer and track and field and everybody else. Playing 3 of them. If you're going to play 3 of them and assume you're going to get beat, and tell me I got to win 6 out of 12 to get to a bowl game, and that's the goal, that means I got to go 6-3 in those other games, which are pretty tough by themselves. Then yeah, it seems right that one of those checks should go to football.
Especially if he has evidence, like they did at East Carolina. If they played up to 3 bye games, invested back in the football program. And he said, the plan is to play 2. But years that you play 3, if that happens down the line, maybe even have the discussion what's going on with the funds from this season. I absolutely think that's fair because you're shrinking the margin of error for your football team. And I know you want to stay on track, but you also want to invest in these programs.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of the same thing that's happening, not to the 3 bye game extent, but at the University of New Mexico is, you're focused on the athletic department, but then you get lost on, all right, the budget's balanced, but how are you improving everything across the board?
Well, and you also got to look forward, right? And so I budgeted the balance. I balanced the budget this time. Next year, how am I going to do it? Knowing that the cost of tuition is going up, the cost of travel is going up, the cost of housing and food is going up. Everything's going up. And I've told you guys this for as long as we've been talking about budgets. A flat budget is a reduced budget. Yeah. If you say we're keeping, we're giving you the same amount as last year, when it comes to this, it's a reduced budget because tuition has gone up. Well, what does that have to do with anything, Jeff? Well, because the athletic department has to pay for the scholarships. Really? Yes. That's part of it. Room and board's gone up. Food's gone up. The cost of travel has gone up. Used to be all your equipment flew for free. If you fly Southwest, I guess it does for your first 2 bags. Right? All that stuff. Everything's gone up. So the cost of doing business everywhere it is. It just seems fair. It seems right. It doesn't sound like it's going to happen. and it sounds like the reason they did it this year is because they need, he said Mario and I got together and we realized we needed to. Well, if they need to in the future, it's going to be because Mario's going to need the money. Right?
Yeah.
So, and it's hard to put together an independent schedule anyway. All right, emails are in. Ren wants to know what happens when a dignitary visits COD Studios, like the Real Meal Deal. Do you have a camera for him? No. The third camera.
The wide
there.
shot.
Yeah, the wide shot. We'll get there. We're still working on getting one for the Golden Hoser, too. Jeremy says, get off my rocks.
Here we go.
Jeff, I was just working on my next segment about this subject. Why do people go to the gym for everything but what they should be at the gym for? They spend a half hour there, but most of it's talking on the damn phone, visiting with other patrons, wiping down the machines, rearranging the fans. Then they walk slowly on the treadmill for 8 minutes and leave. It's Jeremy.
You should get a sense of accomplishment, like, hey,
I went
to the gym today.
I went to the gym because they what? I was at the gym.
I went to the gym. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I went to the gym.
What'd you do? 8 pound of Tootsie Rolls and walk on
You
your
got
treadmill?
Tootsie Rolls at the gym? Really? At your gym, they got Tootsie Rolls laying around? Makes total sense.
It keeps you coming back.
Does it?
Why am I not losing weight? What's going on here?
Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Roll.
Hit him with that Tootsie Roll.
Jason is on the gym.
To the left, to the right, to the...
Jason says, good morning, fellas. JJ, my guy.
What's up, my guy?
With the newfound over-the-air platform for the OD and the AM, you didn't hit your gym nemesis with, quote, don't you know who I am?
Oh, yeah. I'm a television star.
Oh, yeah.
This TV thing is a lot to get used to, as it seems. I noticed the studio is a little bit devoid of any accoutrements. So it's looking like old Jason will be sending some Aggie paraphernalia your way to class up the joint. Loving the Dougie Tuesdays. Bummer that Evan Tafoya is injured. The Volcano Vista product was poised for a great season. Crimsonally, Jason. Do we solicit stuff? This is a weird part about this. It's not only our studio, right? So we share the studio, obviously, with the sports bar and On the Mic and ABQ Central. And, I mean, it's just, we just rent this place out for 3 hours a day. I will say the New Mexico Bowl sign looks very, very in place, wouldn't you say?
It does.
It should be there. But what do we do? We'll work on the accoutrements.
Like I said, we'll gladly display things that people want to pass along. Of course, our wonderful partnership with ProView Networks. High school football season kicks off Thursday night. Any high school want a hat, a logo, a sticker, bobblehead, whatever you got.
Accoutrements.
I should bring my Letterman jacket.
Your Letterman's jacket?
You absolutely should.
Yes, you should, Al Bundy. Yes, you should. Hey, guys, if you could feel better, would you do it? Yep, you would, and you can. Just call New Mail. Look, New Mail is helping guys all over the country. Guys who are lacking energy. Guys who are dealing with hair loss and low T and erectile dysfunction. All things, the bottom line, are natural as men reach a certain age, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, the only thing to be ashamed of is if you don't do anything about it. Do something about it and call New Mail at 505-652-1688. That's 505-652-1688. New Mail offers you cutting-edge programs. It is the latest treatments. Guys everywhere are benefiting from this. Guys maybe like you who are done feeling fatigued, done feeling a lack of energy all the time, done dealing with erectile dysfunction. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688. New Mail is right here in Albuquerque, and they have a tremendous success rate. So if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, depression, tired of being tired, just want to feel better, New Mail is for you. Call New Mail at 505-652-1688. That's 505-652-1688, and feel better.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 10,000 homeowners improved their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or DreamStyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
No! Bad dog! Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H.
Tuesday?
It is that. You know what else today is?
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. It's the super mega deal on birthday cake. It's Adam Deal's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Adam Deal.
Happy birthday, young
17
man.
today or something.
Barely out of high school.
How old is he? 33. Is that what? Alden said 33.
33.
All right, whatever it is.
I remember when I was 32.
Do you? What'd you do then?
Heck, I don't know.
You don't remember? Doesn't really matter, does it? It really does.
Wait in a dust-
Hey, look who's watching on the stream. Jules.
Jules, what's up, Jules?
She used to produce our show, you know.
Hey, Jules.
I miss her. She's a big fan of. I'm a big fan of her. I'm a big fan of her.
I used to call in.
Yeah.
To her.
Yeah, she's awesome. All right, you can watch the simulcast. ProView Networks has us on Comcast 26, on the Facebook, on the Twitter, on the.
How about Baker Mayfield taking shots at other rookie quarterback?
What do you say?
Baker Mayfield.
He can say anything though, right?
And say whatever the heck he wants. GQ is the place to go these days for the interviews.
It's been for a while. Yeah. Alex Rodriguez went there, remember?
The Cleveland Browns. It's the one where he's like staring at himself.
That's the one where he was like touching himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, yeah. That really, like if you didn't think Alex Rodriguez was creepy before that, go take a look at the GQ.
Check out A-Rod at GQ.
That's exactly right. Yes. I don't even know if I read that article. I just I couldn't get past. Oh, okay. I just felt greasy and put the. Stop it.
Oh, A-Rod.
I put it down. Yeah.
I don't even know if I can continue.
All right. So Baker went to GQ. Sorry, not Jimmy Garoppolo, but GQ.
And he just goes off on everybody and anybody because he's the Super Bowl MVP and surefire first ballot Hall of Famer Baker Mayfield. But for some reason, he's talking about Daniel Jones.
Yep.
And the Giants' 6th overall draft pick out of Duke. And he said, blows my mind.
Yep.
Some people overthink it. That's where people go wrong. They forget you've got to win.
So does he recall when he was the number 1 overall pick, it wasn't the in vogue pick? It wasn't what the majority of people thought? Right? It should have been Sam Darnold or Josh Rosen, right? When that was just a year and a half ago, correct? And somebody took a whim on him, but that was right. Like, I like Baker, but Baker probably needs to do something before he pops off all the time. No?
Yeah, the Browns are must-watch television this year, and they are living on that edge. That if they're great, it's going to be fantastic. And then back it up, and they're going to be boisterous, and they're going to have the headlines all week long. But the first time they struggle, or he makes a mistake, or Odell does something crazy,
right.
There's going to be plenty of people that will gladly jump all over them.
Because it could just as easily be them that are the drama queens right now. No, in fact, it's the Raiders and the Cowboys, which are two of the highest profile franchises in the history of the National Football League, which have the biggest drama right now. And so it's taking away from him. And so all the offseason talk has been the Browns. And I get it. And I think they're good. I think the Steelers are going to win that division still. Everybody's on the Browns, and I'm going the other way. Did you see what he said when he was talking about having to apologize for planting the field, or planting the flag in the middle of the Ohio State field? Did you see that? He said it was jaw-dropping to him that the higher-ups asked him to apologize. Quote, actually, we won. That's what we're about. I had done so much and worked so hard to play for that school, I was just kind of almost embarrassed for them to tell me to apologize. He said on a scale of 1 to 10, how heartfelt was that apology? 0. Well, really? Well, we watched it. You weren't not a very good actor at that point, which might hurt some Ohio State feelings, but I think we're all good now. Well, now that he's working in Ohio.
Still one game under 500, Baker Mayfield in your NFL career.
It is ironic that he does work in Ohio, and that's where that happened.
I could see Oklahoma, like the higher-ups, and AD going, yeah, we good? All right, Ohio State, yeah.
Well,
we don't condone that, but of course Baker Mayfield's not going to be like, sorry.
So I wonder how Baker is with his alma mater, right? Because every school goes back to their stud star athletes and asks for money, right? Brian Urlacher and Glover Quinn, right? I mean that's kind of how that works, right? Pascal Siakam, can you help us out? That's how that works. I wonder how Baker is with them. I I get it, and I like Baker, and I like that he's brash, and I like that he's confident. And
I don't have a problem with him saying this.
No.
It's just, if you're one of those dudes that's saying it, you got to be ready when everyone else gives it back to you. And I do think Baker Mayfield's that guy. Like, he's going to understand that if it all comes back on him, it's because he's open and throwing it at everyone else.
6 years from now, we're going to be talking about the better quarterback being Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen.
I think it's going to be Baker Mayfield because I think
Sam Darnold
will be close.
Yeah.
But I like the direction that Cleveland is going.
Yeah.
I think there's some sustainability.
I think the Jets
there
are going
for
in the right
years.
place, too.
We'll see what Adam Gase can do. Well, he's known as an offensive guy. He really hasn't produced all that much.
Yeah. I think the Jets are going in the right place, and at some point Tom Brady will be gone.
You just have to wait it out if you're in that division.
I guess it's at some point.
And that's pretty crazy when you think about it now, is 3 of those quarterbacks in that class are in the AFC East. With Josh Allen, Sam Darnold, now Josh Rosen. Just all waiting out Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the absolute truth.
And then 2 of them, then we'll have Baker Mayfield versus Lamar Jackson. AFC North, too.
Which will be all right. I'm not sold that I think Lamar Jackson is going to be a long-term, really, really good quarterback in this league. This is a big year for him. Really big year for him. Biggest year, most on the line this year as a quarterback in the NFL. I know who I think it is.
I think it's Lamar Jackson.
I think it's Derek Carr.
Oh, okay. See, I think Lamar because if he struggles, he's going to get a job. But I don't necessarily
So is Derek Carr.
Yeah, but I think Derek Carr can slide into a starting quarterback somewhere else as opposed to you're bringing in Lamar Jackson. How long are we going to keep calling him a project?
It's his second year. Yeah. I mean, see, to me, he almost gets another year. For me, it's Derek Carr to be that with that franchise moving, with that coach. I think honestly, absolutely, to me, it's Derek Carr. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this? Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that could happen?
No! Bad dog! Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Perez Collision Center is a proud sponsor of ProView Networks and Albuquerque Boxing. Perez Collision Center offers expert knowledge on any of your auto body and paint needs. Give them a call today, 505-254-4655, or stop by for a visit at 2415 2nd Street Northwest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Perez Collision Center.
Jackson Compaction wants to help you keep your green and keep the community green as well. Jackson Compaction has worked hard to maintain the same prices since day one. Always easy and painless trash removal with professional crews and quality service. If it's non-hazardous waste, debris, or trash on your land, leave it to us. At Jackson Compaction, we're dedicated to ensuring the conservation of our environment. You trash it, we smash it. Jackson Compaction, we've earned a reputation for great results.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas service. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver.
Alden was just talking about getting the hoe cam in there. That's for you. The hoe cam. It's the opening drive. Jeff, JJ, and Hoser. Lobo Hobo said, love the new shades. Look sharp, Jeff. I think he was talking when I was doing this.
Oh.
When I had like the kicker look. The one bar
Very
kicker helmet.
space age looking.
Yeah, the one bar. If you're watching on the ProView feed. Ron says, walk me through the studio. JJ, he wants to know, so what about the
tour or what?
Yeah, he says, walk me through the studio accompaniments, Jeff.
What, to the right?
What is in the bowl to your left? Well, that right now there's nothing, but that was my oatmeal. So typically in that orange bowl, sometimes it's green and sometimes it's white. I alternate. And there's it's oatmeal. So at the first break, right? People want to know now, JJ.
Oh, yeah.
Now that they can see us. So in the first break, I typically will go and make the oatmeal, right? And then eat it in the second break. Put some blueberries. That's in the little cup next to it. That's usually my blueberries. And so that's how that works.
That's
Ron.
important for the heart.
No, that's important. He says, it looks like chips. Did JJ forget to bring the salsa? Hoser, the guacamole? How about the window behind you? So the window behind me leads to outside. I mean, that's a window. The window to my right is where Hoser is. Anything else? That's from Ron. So Ron's watching. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. See? People are watching you, JJ. I'm glad you combed your hair. Yeah. I like your new haircut. You need to come in here for a second. Like, can you leave over there? Yeah. Come on in here.
Okay,
Let people see you for a second. Don't you think that's fair?
You can see him. He's waving.
Well, yeah, but it's like, oh, look at that. And then I got to move. Your hair looks good. But this is San Jose. Now look, they're waved to the camera.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. See, all right. Hoser got his new.
See the whole crew in this shot right
here.
Yeah,
that's right. See, Hoser got a new haircut. I can't see anything.
The producers, the host.
Yeah, there's Alden. All right. Now you going back to work? All right, he's going back to work.
Get out of here.
See that? That's what we all look like. All right, you feel better now? Good. Can we get back to our regularly scheduled program? HB sent me an email which has a headline which we've seen before, a subject line. Is this the quietest build-up ever to Lobo football season, Chef? Sure is a lot different than when Krebs used to come on this award-winning OD show. Lobo football is winning now. People better start going to the games. Why? Is it the lack of a media contract, the budget woes resulting in a reduction in advertising dollars? I thought this guy that was hired to replace Brad Hutchins was supposed to be a marketing stud, HB. First of all, did anybody even know what a media rights deal was before, 2 months ago? Do you think anybody knew Lobo Sports Properties, Learfield, any of that stuff?
Not in detail.
I think very few did, right? And then all of a sudden it goes away. Oh, what are they doing letting it go? I don't even think anybody knew. The new one is in place, at least in a working agreement for now, and they're up and going. We know the game's going to be on the radio next week, right? We think are you doing a post game show?
I don't know.
All right. Are you being Hoser on the move at the stadium? Right. You're going to be that.
Yeah,
guy?
that's a go.
All right. What do we call you? There's got to be a cute little name.
Title for that, right?
Yeah.
Just the PA on the field guy.
Hoser the Rover.
Maybe.
Is it going to be better than that? I'll come up with something better. Yeah. Hoser on the move though for now. I don't know why it is, guys. Look, it's where football has been amongst some people's mind. I ran across at the ProView party the other day the most ardent Lobo football supporter that I've known over the last 20 years who says, I'm done with Lobo football. I don't care. Hate it.
Wow.
He's a guy who, when they get a new coach, maybe I'll come back. Is it advertising? Is it winning? Is it, other things are doing well? I don't know. Combination of all of it. But you're right. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of marketing. Have you seen billboards and radio commercials and TV commercials? And even the radio commercials we've heard are like, have a gun held to my head. Please come watch games.
Hoser.
Yeah.
He's 30 now to hype them. He is their hype man.
I think that's right.
Give Hoser the mic. Let him go.
And a Lobo shirts. I'll find some for you too, by the way. It's the opening drive. Jeff
20
and the Golden Hoser. Alden's here too, producing it on the television side. Another hour to go. Want to hear from you at 2460610. It's the opening drive on 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or DreamstyleRemodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
The Lascombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lascombe. Today, our D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lascombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lascombe Winery and Bistro.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, backed by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot. It's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog! Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Hey, everyone.
Buddy. All right, so our football lineup is pretty much underway. We had Doug Martin today. It is 0 week. Jerry Palm is now confirmed. Josue. Thursdays at 8:30. We'll start him this week. CBS Sports is Jerry Palm every Thursday. I don't know if people realize, like Jerry has spoiled us in this market for the 11 years I've done this show, and he predates with you and I back to 1310 The Ticket in the afternoon when we were working out of that closet, right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember 1310 The Ticket?
I remember catching that show once or twice.
We did a show called The Big Show, and it was a big show in the afternoon over there. But Jerry was with us then. Jerry's incredibly respected journalist and one of CBS's main guys, and to have him every Thursday is I hope you guys all appreciate that. I know Grady loves it. But so here's our lineup for football season, right? Mondays, Bob Davie will be with us. It's going to be 8 o'clock. Tuesdays, Doug Martin, New Mexico State's football coach, will be with us at 8 o'clock. Wednesdays, are we doing the high school stuff? We're working on the high school stuff.
The real deal, Happy Meal deal.
Yeah.
Big deal. Does he want to show up anymore?
The biggest deal ever shows up when he wants to, and when he doesn't.
Than that deal.
That's right. No, that's a really good point. If he found something bigger than
Can I say that on your birthday? My bad.
On his birthday. If he found something bigger than us, he'll go do that and won't even call us and tell us he's not coming. Alden's laughing because he knows, right? I mean, you know how that guy is. See? Oh. So maybe, who knows, sometimes. You know what? Why don't we just do Chris Williams, who, by the way, will be the analyst with the little bitty deal on Fridays on the game of the week. Chris Williams, who played the NFL, CFL, led the nation receiving New Mexico State. Saw Chris the other day. So Chris will come on with us sometimes too. Thursday, we'll have a Lobo football player at 7:30, and then Jerry Palm at 8:30. Huh? Oh wait, that time's no good. He just said we're gonna have to find another time.
Just this Thursday or overall? That's what we got to clarify.
All right. Well, I'll work with him. He said, "Can we do an hour earlier, an hour later?" So it won't be 8:30. We got the players at 7:30. Well, it'll probably be 9:30. But Jerry will be with us. All right. So we got to kind of set up for you, and I'm fired up for it. I really, really, really am fired up for it. Emails come in, Jeff at 610knml.com, JJ at 610knml.com. It's the opening drive, Jeff Symbieta, JJ Buck, and the Golden Hoser. Carl sent me an email, says, I hate this new schedule, Jeffy. Wasn't the point of the FedEx Cup to keep the best players playing deeper into the year? Well, Tiger isn't in the field this week. Neither is Phil. And under the old slate, the PGA would have been last weekend. So they really aren't getting that much deeper penetration into the sports calendar. Actually, Carl, the point was to get out of the way of the NFL. And the best players actually are
the ones that are left right now.
Yeah, they actually are
not
playing.
the most popular, the best this season.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of how they're starting off the tournament with
one guy
last
10 under
year's
par.
winner getting 10 strokes, and it's 8 for everyone else, and then the last two guys even par that are playing.
Well, they're trying to reward
I
the
know.
playoff system and make all those tournaments count as a real playoff. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but who else really does that? Who gets a head start for playoffs anywhere?
That's you're right. It's like a home field advantage. I'm not sure I love it either.
And I know these guys are the best of the best. They're going to destroy golf courses. But I wasn't the biggest fan of seeing 25 under in what is supposed to be your second of 3 playoff events.
Yeah, I don't know if I love it either, and we'll see how it goes. And they tweaked it from last year, and they may tweak it again.
I do
next
like
year.
the overall schedule. I am a fan of what is the condensed PGA season. And it might be frustrating for some of these guys with how quickly these majors hit. But I think it's good for golf, and it keeps you engaged. And it's the reality of the situation. As much as you love golf, NFL Sundays come, that dominates the sports landscape.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Yeah. And the best, to Carl's point, the best are playing. And as much as you love Tiger and Phil, I like watching them too. They didn't earn their way in. Oh, don't tell me Tway is better than Tiger. Well, I'm going to tell you he had a better year. Well, Tiger won the Masters. Yeah, he did. He did. And since then, he's done what? Now, I wouldn't have a problem if you win a major and you automatically qualify for the Tour Championship. I think that would be okay. If you win a major, then you automatically qualify for this
it could
tournament.
be like 30-plus major winners.
30-plus major winners. And so that would be divvying up the money, one more slice. Now, typically, although Shane Lowry won the Open, he didn't qualify, right? So 2 year major winners didn't get in, right?
Mm-hmm. I do like that to put some emphasis on the big tournament.
So that would give you a slot in the Tour Championship and playing for that big money. Now you're probably not going to win the $15 million, which is fine, right? And that's an accumulation of points. Remember, Tiger won the Tour Championship last year, but he didn't win the FedEx Cup. Justin Rose won the FedEx Cup. But I wouldn't have a problem with that. But Carl, to your point, the best players are still alive. The best players are deeper into it. And you'll have tournaments still. Tiger's got his Bahamas thing coming up, and you're going to have the President's Cup in September. And this is their way of trying to give their big events the stage which they believe they deserve. They'll be on the final week without a lot of football. It is 0 week, but on Sunday they're pretty much going to have the stage to themselves for the Tour Championship, and it's on NBC, right? I can watch it. It's not on CBS. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's one more week. I don't have to scream. But again, to your point, the best players are still playing. They earned their way into this. That's the bottom line to that. So sorry, man. It's not the best players of all time, but the best players are playing. 246-0610, 888-922-0610. We got NFL news. Want your thoughts on Jimmy Garoppolo? He had a 0.0 quarterback rating. That's pretty tough.
Rough day for Jimmy G.
0.0. And to Booger's point last night, he didn't look comfortable. Now, I don't know how comfortable you would expect a guy to look in his first game coming back from major injury 10 and 11 months later. A guy who looked very confident prior to that. To your point, was 5-0 as a starter, right, with that team?
5-0, and then started off 1-2 before tearing his ACL last year.
I said prior to the injury, prior to last night, I'm not sold on Jimmy G. I think he's a nice quarterback. I think he's fine. I don't know that I think he's that much better than pick your average quarterback, and you'll tell me it's Joe Flacco right now, and I don't know that I think he's that much better than Joe Flacco right now. I don't know that I think he's that much better than – I mean, who am I?
Well, he's not.
Yeah.
But he's one that you're projecting should have a higher ceiling than those quarterbacks.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I think that they go there. I'm not sold on it, to be honest with you. I think he's going to be okay, better than Matt Castle, but I don't think he's going to be better than Joe Flacco was. But that's what they're projecting on, and that's how it is, man. You got to take your chances on quarterbacks. You got one. You got an opportunity to get one that you think is going to be good. You're all in on Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold and Dak Prescott and Jimmy Garoppolo. Guys, I'm not sure I've seen it. And I know, did you see what he did when he was with New England? Yeah. I saw it. Saw what Matt Castle did when he was with New England too. And by the way, if you ask me who I think is going to be better long term, which former New England backup, I would tell you I think Jacoby Brissett's going to be better than he is if he gets a chance. You think I'm out of my mind?
No, I don't think you're out of your mind. I think it's just the unknown of only 8 games outside of New England for Jimmy Garoppolo, which is why you're hesitant. And it's understandable that, yeah, he got paid, but really don't know yet. And really interesting to see what people would think on Brissett or Jimmy G. I'm still going with Jimmy Garoppolo. But all you can do in this point, whether it's Jimmy Garoppolo, Baker Mayfield, is project some upside and assume there's a higher ceiling.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to the phones when we come back. Got to take this break. 246-0610, 888-922-0610. Emails Jeff or JJ at 610knml.com. It's the opening drive. We're on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We're kicking off our
Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school Letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rollins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team Sales.
The Lescombe family has been growing and crafting wine in New Mexico since 1981. Formerly known as St. Clair Winery, we're going back to our roots and honoring our founders, Danielle and Hervé Lescombe. Today, our D.H. Lescombe Winery and Bistro locations continue to deliver the exceptional wine and food experience you've come to expect from the Lescombe family. Visit us and enjoy a culmination of our 6th-generation winemaking legacy and unique, perfectly paired foods. D.H. Lescombe Winery and Bistro.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network. Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this? Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog! Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game.
Don't sacrifice quality and flavor when you're in a hurry.
Okay. Got tickets to give away to go see the Lobos play Sam Houston State and come by our big tailgate party. Do that coming out of this segment probably. What do you say?
That works for me, yeah.
Yeah, probably do that. And we'll do it the traditional way. Lenny, relax. I mean, we're not always going to do it the way we did it last time. We'll mix it up. I mean, it's not only going to be that way. I know Lenny was very concerned. He sent me a text and didn't want people driving and trying to get the stream. And, he's concerned for people's safety, like Antonio Brown's helmet. Good morning, Lenny. We'll mix it up. How are you, sir?
Hey, I have my helmet on, so I can't see through the...
Oh, you got vision problems.
My phone.
Why can't he just take that old face mask and put it on a new, up-to-date, within specs helmet?
Because the face mask is also over 10 years old.
So this face mask doesn't work? So can't they make the same molded face mask with the new technology?
They can, but he's beyond being a diva right now.
What do you call it? Ooh.
Nothing I can say on the air.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll bet it's been called that too. All right, what do you got?
So let's look at the quarterback situation.
Yeah, let's look at it.
Garoppolo's either going to be good or he's going to be a severe overplay and a bust. Jacoby Brissett's probably going to play week 1 and 2.
Yep.
And then that becomes trade bait.
Okay.
Flacco will be out by week 3 with an injury or because of poor play.
Ooh, I disagree. Okay.
And it's just going to be a crapshoot. This is going to be always make or break year.
Flacco's a sneaky good play in fantasy football.
I'm not saying he's not sneaky good, but can he stay healthy?
He's sneaky mediocre.
Okay. Since the Super Bowl, when has Flacco been good?
He won a Super Bowl.
And even that team was
a Hall of Famer.
More defense than offense.
That's right. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. Joe Flacco.
So it's just when you put up that much money for a quarterback, or any player, but more so when you're playing that one, this is what you run into. So now you get into the Dak Prescott. $40 million? No. But when you're making fun of Prescott, then you go out and go Ezekiel who? Jerry needs to just be quiet and cut the check. Go hang out in the bar with your fans, but don't irritate your top running back. Because Pollard had one good preseason game, that was like Jet fans like 5 years ago getting excited because they were 4-0 in the preseason. They went like 3-13 in the
I'm
regular.
sorry. Don't irritate your top running back. Your top running backs irritated you. Like all of a sudden, we're really that sensitive. Like, don't honestly.
But that's just how everything has become right now.
Oh, then it's too bad. I'm going to go totally different on that. I'm sorry. I
No,
can't.
you
The
can.
guy's holding out. He's got 2 years left on his deal. You made him an offer to make him a top 5 paid running back. Oh, but don't irritate him. Don't upset him. Don't sit. No, I'm sorry. I just
agree,
can't
but
live
the
that
other thing
world.
is, because he has 2 years on his thing, if he sits out this season or goes out past a certain point,
He'll still have
he
2
doesn't
years.
gain that extra year of eligibility for free agency. He's stuck in the same situation.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So he's not doing himself any good, but it goes both ways. But right now, players are overly sensitive, fans are overly sensitive. I get overly sensitive. We all do it. Well, maybe not you. You're a little bit more level-headed, but you just see it. But everyone gets excited about, oh, he had a great, like we'll use Daniel Jones. Oh, he's looked great in the preseason. It's the preseason.
That's right.
But when I bring up Daniel Jones, then I could just say this: Baker Mayfield should be quiet when he's saying, "Oh, the Giants overthought the pick and picked Daniel Jones." Well, when did he become a talent evaluator?
You know, when you are a great athlete, you know everything. All of a sudden, that makes you incredibly smart.
He had
It
one
makes
good
you an
season.
it makes you an
Let's see
expert
if he
on
doesn't
everything.
have a sophomore slump.
You know that. Look, when you are a talented athlete, that makes you successful and knowledgeable on any subject, and everybody wants to hear your opinion. You know
Okay,
that.
so when was the last time a quarterback called out a draft pick from another team?
I can't recall one, but this is a different breed of an athlete. He's that good.
Oh, yeah, but he's that good. But I think there's going to have chemistry issues. I think he's going to have issues with Beckham. And if people are going to bet them to win the division, they're going to lose the money, and it's going to be better for the odds makers in Vegas.
on the
Everyone's
same
jumping on the ship with Cleveland, and they have some good players. But do they have enough to right now to win that division?
They do have enough to win the division. I think Pittsburgh's going to win the division, though. Yes, they absolutely have enough to win the division. Now,
And then
will
I brought
they?
this up on Saturdays. I want to get your opinion on this because I disagreed with some of them. You have Noah Fant, that was taken number 10 overall by the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Great tight end out of Iowa. And people are saying that Gentry out of Michigan's a better tight end.
Well, we'll see. Right? People say stuff all the time. We'll see.
No, but I'm
Who are
asking your
people?
opinion.
People
Do you
around-
think
people
Gentry
are-
would have fallen that far
No.
down?
Do you? No.
No, Faint was the 20th overall pick in the first round.
Okay.
Oh, 20 of okay. But do you think that Gentry's is equal with him in talent?
In the rankings, athletically, no, but I think Gentry can be a good player in the league.
He can be, but we don't know yet. I mean, Fant we don't know either, but when someone's saying a fifth-round pick is as good as a first,
well,
you
hold
can't
on,
say anything until they
hold on.
prove it on the field.
Lenny, who said? Just people around here, right? The homers, the Albuquerque.
No,
people.
your show on Saturday.
All right, people around here.
Yeah,
right?
the homers, yeah.
The homers, yes. I mean, look, can he end up? Have we seen fifth-round picks be better than first-round picks? We have.
Yeah, we've seen
and I'm not.
seventh-round picks. Some guy named Tom Brady.
Yeah, he was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I might take him once in a while in a fantasy pick.
Right. Look, can he be? He can be. If you're going to sit here, right? All the experts whose job it is to know this tell me Fant is way better. I'm going to go with that for now. I haven't seen enough of either one of them to tell me that Zach is a lot better. I hope he is. I'm going to root for him.
And one thing you can teach that he has is height.
That's
What is
right.
he, 6'8"?
6'7", yeah.
I mean, I want to see New Mexico players do good.
I do too.
But like you said, stop being a homer and look at the basic facts. When you're a talent evaluator, you can't be a homer and draft somebody.
And that's why one got drafted in the first round and one got drafted in the fifth. I got to find you this week too. I'll reach out to you, but it's good to talk to you.
Yeah, you guys look good on it. I might have to send in one of my TV makeup friends to dampen you down a little bit.
Yeah, I might need some powder on my 5 head. 6. Well, it's about 7 or 8 now. All right, it's a whole head now.
That'll get you that cheap head mask.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like that.
I'm gonna get me a wig. All right, talk to you soon.
All right.
Later.
Mm-hmm.
246-0610 is where he called. 888-922-0610. Look, could Zach Gentry be better than Noah Fant? Yeah.
Yes.
But it's hard for me to say that now when all these guys who this is what they do for a living said it wasn't even close, right? I'm rooting for him. Rod says, broadcast Jefferson, now the OD needs a runner on the bottom of the screen. On the phone, caller Lenny. Hey, Alden. That's right. That could probably be done, right? Yeah. See? All right. That's a good suggestion. Then we can start getting pictures of these guys, like the regulars. Have, Lance send in a picture, and so when he's on, we could put up his picture. Is that right? Oh, yeah. See what we can do here?
Alden's like, whatever you want to do,
You want
man.
all this? You're looking at me like, you're not even looking at me. You won't even look at me.
I
when
know.
say
You know what you just opened up is we're going to have to put Edward's picture up.
No.
I don't like that idea.
We just put up Tom Brady's.
Can't give him that much credit.
No,
I have to
that's-
warn the ladies when you put up Edward.
Oh, that's right. You see what you've done? I mean, see what I've
Look at
done?
the box you have open.
I know. All right, we're going back to the phones here in a minute. 246-0610, 888-922-0610. Hey, if you're shopping for your first home, I got something for you. Or maybe if you've been out of the market, haven't owned a home in the last 3 years, you want to get back in the market, it's tough to come up with the money for the down payment. Kirtland Federal Credit Union knows that, and that's why they offer Jump Start. Jump Start's a down payment assistance program. It gives you up to 3% of the purchase price, a maximum of $6,000, and you can use it towards your down payment. Jump Start is for first-time home buyers and for those who've not owned a home for the past 3 years. To see if you qualify, talk to my good friends over at Kirtland Federal Credit Union's mortgage team. Stop by and see them at the new Home Loan Center, centrally located on the northeast corner of Jefferson and Osuna, or you can call them at 1-800-880-5328. That's 1-800-880-5328. All the details are online. KirtlandFCU.org/Jumpstart. Kirtland Federal Credit Union, they're more than military, they are for life. Kirtland Federal Credit Union is an equal housing lender federally insured by the NCUA. All right, we got 4 tickets to go see Lobos and Sam Houston State. That also means 4 tickets to come to our big tailgate party to help these sports animals celebrate 25 years of being New Mexico's #1 sports station. We'll do that right now. Caller number.
We'll go caller 5.
Caller 5. All you got to do is call right now, 505-246-0610. That's 505-246-0610. Caller 5 wins those tickets courtesy of your good friend, the Golden Hoser.
Oh, yeah.
At 95.9 FM and AM 610, the sports animal.
Call us.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Sadie's is a proud supporter of New Mexico high school sports and athletics, and we here at ProView Networks would like to thank Sadie's for their continued support in helping us bring you all of your New Mexico high school sports coverage.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Hey everyone, Adam Deal here with ProView Networks. Extreme Clean is a proud sponsor and supporter of ProView Networks and all high school sports athletics. Owner Mike McLean and Extreme Clean specialize in carpet cleaning for apartment, realty, business, and residential clients. With over 20 years experience, attention to detail and quality customer service matters. For more information, give them a call, 505-221-6440, Extreme Clean.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
The New Mexico High School Coaches Association, established in 1941, is an organization of New Mexico's best and most professional interscholastic coaches. Coaches across work daily to help our student athletes excel in the classroom, on the field of play, and in our communities. Students that participate in interscholastic activities attain higher grades, higher graduation rates, and higher wages. Responsible for the North-South All-Star Games, statewide Coaches Award Program, and providing multiple professional development opportunities for New Mexico's coaches. Be a great coach by coaching beyond the game. Get into the game with Garden Swartz Team Sales. They have everything you need, from screen printing, embroidery, and digital printing services, high school letterman jackets, and all high school and club uniforms, and individual and team apparel with the most reliable brands like Speedline, Rawlins, and Wilson. And don't forget to check out the latest F7 Shut helmet. It's all at Garden Swartz Team Sales. Give them a call, 505-884-1234. Garden Swartz Team.
I did.
Who you
First
partying
time
with?
winner, Victor.
Attaboy, Victor.
Yeah, he's looking forward to hanging out with me, I guess.
All right. Very rude, guys. Yes, Wednesday, it's Happy Meal time, says Adam. What was rude about? What did we say? Rude
You weren't
about?
sure on the time.
You put him on the bubble.
Yeah, you were like, is he going to be here?
What's
Is he
rude
not?
about that? How many times? I'm just asking.
Rude.
How many times did he have something else? And sometimes it was valid. And, once I know he was sick. But just not like send a text, hey, guys, I can't make it. I'm just asking. More than once? That's all.
It could be a new superstar in your slot, Adam. Better step your game up.
I know when you're as big as Adam Deal. And you are like as big and you get to just show when you want to show and not. But that's all. What did we do that was rude? We wished him a happy birthday.
We did.
Right? You better you said bring cake. That's right. Bring cake.
We're all about cake.
All right. So Adam, I guess, is going to be here on Wednesdays now, too. Jerry will be at 9:30, by the way, on Thursdays. Jerry Palm. 2460610. Lancer is the answer. Good day, sir. How are you?
Good morning, guys. Mr. Amigo. So why is it funny that my picture would be up? Huh? I heard that, Golden Hoser.
What are you, all of a sudden Zeke Elliott?
It would be very motivating for you guys to have that up there.
Well, I know it would. Why are you so sensitive? You're like Zeke Elliott now?
No, I'm a little angry,
I hear
about
it in your voice.
Lenny. Okay, like Saturday morning, I said it would be a good fit for Denver because you look at this. Like it started with the Lobos, with Urlacher. Unstoppable in the goal line situation. Nobody could get up and grab the ball. Now with the new rule change to where you can't come and undercut a player that's up in the air like that, he's unstoppable. They did it one time just to practice.
We're talking about
in the
Gentry.
back of the end zone. But there's so many different plays like New England's been doing for years. They just kill it in the red zone.
With Gronk.
Gronkowski splits out about 5 yards like Urlacher used to do. And Chelsea, Kansas City, the same thing. He's a basketball player.
Yeah.
And even just a decoy, just do a quick slant. And if they don't cover, it's an easy touchdown. And then they run right to the vacant spot or a little throw out to that side of the field because everybody's draping that guy. And then the fadeaway, of course, nobody could stop Gentry doing that. He gets way over 10 feet in the air. Just throw it up, and that's your red zone thing, And like I said, and then there's always like different patterns you could
But
run.
Lance, what you're
Green.
saying is all very different than just saying he's better. No offense. You're saying you could use him as a really effective goal line piece. That
I mean,
doesn't-
that's what touchdowns are. What is
6
important?
points, yeah.
I mean,
No,
not
there's
just
6
how
points.
many yards. Like for Lenny to go and look at stats and go bet, you know, and stuff like that. He just watches the ball spin and looks where the ball is. I mean, and plus he's like a tackle. He's better than most tackles blocking because he's more athletic, and his basketball skills come into play with the linebacker. He used to kind of shadow in, get into where he could at least screen the guy out, and not not get interference calls, say on a pick play. Just I'm just cruising. So that's what I'm saying. In a goal line situation, not all these stats. He's not going to go into the Pro Bowl with that, but. Like Gronkowski, you know, he was a different animal, but he was 6'7", and there's nobody that could guard him. And that's what I was hoping Denver would get last night. Now, I didn't get to see it. I just got to see my favorite play, the Joe Flacco play. That last time I saw a Denver player throw it that far, I can't remember when. You know, it was Flacco in the championship game. That
Holding,
threw one
number
like that,
72 on
and
the
I was there
offense.
at that game. But as far as his arm goes, the arm's there. But, I mean, you know, we're missing, you know, a tight end. You know, we got one, but the best one is what Van Tate said. That's the guy that got injured in the last game. So it looks to me like we're kicking field goals again. And that's the thing, boy. I thought Gentry, and he kind of ripped him too, man. I mean, there was like anger behind Lenny's take on Gentry.
All right, no.
We don't know anything about Noah
Town
Fant
guys,
either.
man. You know, and if you don't like it, you know, then don't even talk
Record-setting
about my
tight end
team,
at
Lenny.
Iowa,
Oh, and that word you can't use on the air, Lenny, that one's for you, buddy. You know,
all right,
I went
Lance,
with it without
Lance.
cussing today. Thank you.
You wouldn't say a darn thing about Zach Gentry had he not gone to school
Look,
at El Dorado.
I think we're having two
What
conversations.
is going on?
I don't understand the anger
What just
this
happened?
morning.
What just
I don't know that. First of all, Lance might be out of beer this morning. Okay, I don't know why Lance shouldn't be so upset. I don't know that it was a direct shot at Lance.
Lance forever, the last year, wanted Zach Gentry to play for the Denver Broncos.
That's right, and he is.
Zach Gentry is a very intriguing prospect.
Yes.
He could have a fine career, but no one knows who's going to be better at this point in time. Noah Fant, more athletic in terms of speed, but Gentry, the combination is absolutely intriguing. Noah Fant set records at Iowa for touchdown receptions. I think he's going to be a fine target. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens outside of Vance McDonald and what the Steelers do.
Yes.
To the world.
Yeah. Les says, forget about makeup, Jeff. You need to go Urlacher and get some sod planted up there. You didn't like my bald head on the television broadcast. Little shiny, wouldn't you say? That bald was all right, man. Better I should have some weeds growing up there.
Weeds.
Branson on DirecTV. Once this thing is resolved, Jeff, how many people are going to be shocked when they turn on Channel 13 and realize the weather girl left during this dispute, and now there are a couple of goofy-looking dudes?
It's like when you turn on our show, a couple goofy-looking dudes.
Yeah.
Like, oh!
Oh, dang, I like the radio better. I know. I really like the radio
I like
better.
what I envision better, right?
Yeah. I
always envision people differently.
Do you?
Hey. Yeah, like I always envisioned Bob Clark like a short, kind of chubby guy.
Oh, no. Oh, he's a big, tall, goofy guy.
He is, man.
Yeah.
Short and
Hey-o.
chubby.
Really? Hey, did you
All
really?
right on, yeah. Yeah, I did for the longest time. I was
And
like,
now you
man,
know,
Bob's
man,
got to be like a short. I just pictured.
So Clark's thing is
Short
he just does people name? Jeff S? J.J. Buck. Does he have a way of saying your name?
Houseway. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's all he does.
Houseway.
You see? Yeah, it's his thing. He just like has a way of saying it. That's what do you do?
Yeah, he always reminds me of Robin Williams, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Robin Williams is funny though.
Well, I think Bob's funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, no, I do too. What?
Funny, though.
I do too. Yeah, me too. Yes.
Give me 50,000 watts and see how hilarious I can.
I could be damn funny too. Bad Street says Lancer is the OD answer, Jeff. Wow, who peed in his cornflakes this morning? Yeah, I don't know why he's so angry.
No one's wishing ill will on Zach Gentry. It's just differing opinions on players who have yet to play a regular season NFL game.
I don't know either. Maurice says they should move the season to July, Jeff. Unlike other OD listeners, I used to enjoy going to games. Getting someone to go with got to be like pulling teeth, though. In the backyard over barbecue and brews in July, everybody's gung-ho. This is the year we're going to start going to games. So I'd stand in line to get tickets. Then as post-time approached, the attitudes changed. You mean the game's this weekend? So I'd have to drag folks to the first few contests. And then when the temperatures dropped, out came the Michael Ann list of excuses. I have to go to my best friend's cousin's wedding. I'm going to a conference in Pittsburgh. Who knew there were so many fall conferences in Pittsburgh? That's why I quit going to games. Maurice, you'd have quit if they were in July. It'd have been the same excuse. We're out there. Oh, it's this weekend? Yeah, never mind. It's too hot. No, I'm not going. Oh, no, I'm on vacation. There's no school. I mean, honestly, if there was games last weekend, Maurice, were you going to go? I fully believe that the people, and Maurice, it's a bummer that you quit going to games. I mean, it sounds like you couldn't find people to go with. You want to go, but your friends have basically said, I'm done. But I firmly believe the majority of people who tell me why they don't go to games, and I appreciate that one because that's actually, it explains it a little bit. I'm not sure I buy it, but all of it. Like, you weren't going if it was in July. Dude, this pitcher just being two kids in a row in this Little League game. One kid.
Hoser.
Stop. I mean, you got to get Hoser off the mound.
Get him out of here.
I firmly believe the people who give me the litany of lists why they're not going wouldn't go anyway. They're like,
you know what I get from that email?
What?
Opportunity. Lobo
Wow.
Meetup app.
Lobo Meetup app. Explain when we come back, will you? We maybe Maurice will be into that. I mean, now that we're on the television side, now that we're, all right, we got 4 tickets to give away to go see, is this USA-Mexico?
Yes, it is.
All right, USA-Mexico soccer. This will be indoor soccer at the Santa Ana Star Center, and it is this Saturday. We'll give them out now to caller number
5 again. Let's go
5
5
again.
Yeah.
That's 5
I like
again. 505-246-0610, caller number 5. You're going to see USA-Mexico soccer, courtesy of your good friend Josue.
Oh, yeah.
At 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
This is Mark Malusis with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by the National Association of Realtors. We'll stop at nothing to find you the perfect home. Thoughts and prayers go out to basketball coach David Blatt. As it was announced yesterday that he's been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis a few months ago. He's currently the head coach of the Greek club Olympiakos. Blatt, who has never really given a fair chance in the NBA for sustained success after a trip to the NBA Finals in his first year with LeBron James in Cleveland in 2014, then getting fired midway point in the 15-16 season. In a statement, Blatt said, "How can I possibly complain?
did.
Who won?
John was our winner.
All right, John. Enjoy USA versus Mexico. So you were, it's the opening drive, Jeff, JJ, and Hoser. You were telling Maurice about a Lobo meetup app. That this would be a good thing?
Yeah. Do you like global football? Swipe right. Boom. Meet
Ooh.
other people who like global football. Win-win.
I like Lobo football. We like Lobo football. Huh?
And you can meet up at the game and then see what happens after that.
Ooh, Maurice. Could be good. Hey, I got a question for you. The ripped jeans fad.
My wife.
She got them?
No. My daughter wanted some.
Sure.
I'm okay. I tell my wife, hey, that's a style. It's what the kids are wearing these days.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, we're not going to,
We're
pay
not doing
good
it.
money for ripped jeans. But
you just did, didn't you?
I did, yes. Twice already.
Yeah. At what point did so first it was the knees, then it was the knees and the thigh. Now it's like all the way up. Like at what point?
And now I have some.
Do you really?
That have the rips, but
Those
organically
are,
they appeared.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could sell those, make some money. Like, hey, I mean, this is not machine made rips. These are like, I've been out in the yard, whatever, working.
These
got some
are
rips.
real.
Yeah, I've used them, put in some wear.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, that should
At
definitely
what
up
point
the
does that
value
thing
of it,
end?
right?
Like, where does it go? Is it too like I don't even know how they put them on it. It's some of them. Like you got to be really careful, right? Just get your feet through so they don't get through the rips and rip them more.
Yep.
Right? There's, I mean, God
I know
bless
that happens
you.
to me when I put on my ripped jeans.
And they're like skinny ripped jeans, so they're super tight.
Not mine.
When they fit. No,
Yeah.
not yours. The ones that are in style.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
That the ladies are wearing. I was walking the halls and just saw one of them, but it just kind of clicked, ding.
Yeah.
And she just had the knees, but I've been meaning to get into this. Does Tilly have them? Tilly a ripped jeans lady?
I don't recall. Maybe
you
a
better
pair.
know. You better know. I would
Not
just
the big style for her.
yeah. Addie's got a pair, but now that's not dress code at school. She can't wear those to school. But like. Out
and about.
Oh, Dad, I just got these.
Going
ripped
to the
jeans.
mall.
Yeah.
The park.
I
whatever.
just don't get the ripped jeans fad. I don't. And I know it.
Back in
it'll
when
go
we were
away.
kids, I mean, it was kind of embarrassing, right? It was like, man, it's time to get some new jeans or the patch. Remember, your mom would put on the patch. I'm like, oh, don't do that, Mom. Don't do that, please.
Yeah. I don't know. At some point, it'll go away. Do you like it? Do you think it like?
It looks all right. It doesn't look bad. I don't think.
All right.
But
I just don't get it. Get off my damn rock.
Get off my rock.
I know.
With your torn jeans.
I know. All right, John's in on Zeke. He says, well, the last 2 days, all I've read was Zeke and his agent ain't happy with Jarrah. All I can think is Jarrah happy with a holdout on a contract with 2 years left on it? Was Jarrah happy with the incident in Vegas? I'm sure Jarrah hasn't been happy with the last couple of off seasons of Zeke shenanigans. As a fan, I'm not happy with him pulling this now in the same year as Dak and Amari up for negotiations either. I understand it's a business and he's a running back, but he could have played out a season and killed it with momentum going into his final year, and then maybe without a summer of not grabbing women or beating up a security guard, he'd get what he wanted. Right now, I'm leaning towards trading him and getting some drafts and veterans who could come in and make a difference. Damn burros. Wish they'd go undefeated in preseason and lose every game after that.
Oh, that's like, huh? Who's he calling the donkey?
What do you think of that? You're a Cowboy fan. He's a Cowboy fan. That's his take on Zeke.
I've seen that perspective. Yeah, Jones has put up with a lot. So,
do you have the?
I have the rest of that clip. Where he's.
Do you have the beginning of it again?
Oh, sure. Hang on.
Oh, sure. I'll just hang on.
Bill.
I can hear the whole thing.
Bill.
But if you missed it earlier, this is what's got Ezekiel Elliott and more so it sounds like his agent so upset that it was disrespectful. And again, this is Jerry Jones after the game on Saturday, and listen to this laugh track. It's like a 50s, 60s sitcom filmed in front of a live studio.
Now, by the way, since
we should just record this one and have a laugh track. That could be our laugh track. That or Kawhi. But listen, this is is it disrespectful or is it just disrespectful because this reporter is just going, yeah, Daddy, we're going to get some oil.
Is Pollard your best negotiator with Zeke?
Who?
Pollard.
Zeke who?
He's got you on camera.
We're having some fun. Not at your expense.
But seriously, just talk about what he's done and just continue to show.
He just, now I will say this, that was a critical blitz pickup. That got our quarterback.
he missed it.
You got to be able to make that block.
Okay.
What's amazing for him to come in here, and he hadn't done that much. He knows exactly what to do, and he knows how to do it. So it is. He goes out there and he plays to that level, and he's going to be, if he continues this through the next several weeks, he's going to be right in the middle of it early. And that'll really complement what we're doing with Zeke. Okay. Not replace that.
Here's the compliment. Here's a compliment.
Replace it, and nobody's getting cute here, but it'll certainly be a great compliment to have a great running game with I can picture those guys.
So he's saying Zeke's coming back.
Same sets at the same time out there and really giving those defenses fits.
I mean, basically he's saying Zeke's coming back.
Together, watch out.
Isn't that what he said?
Yeah. Well, that's what he wants.
What's so
wants
disrespectful, man? I just now I'm gonna go to this. I think it's a ploy. I think it's what's the Arsenault? Isn't that the agent's name? Arsenault. I think it's a ploy, and it's just another thing for him to get angry about.
Yeah, using the little things, stacking it on to what Jerry Jones has already said, and this is all ego.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones versus
No doubt.
Elliott, ego.
And who's got a bigger ego? Well, the guy with the bigger money.
Who's got more money?
The guy who's got more money can have the bigger ego. And the guy with more money is the guy who's cutting the checks, is the guy who owns the team, is the guy you just heard talking about Zeke who. That's the guy with the more money and the more ego. That's who's going to win this thing. I'm telling you, I think Ezekiel Elliott will play for the Cowboys this year, but I'm not going to be surprised if he misses week 1. I think he's going to miss week 1. At what point does he have to be in? I got 2 more weeks of preseason, right?
Yeah.
Is he still in Mexico?
No, he's back in Dallas, I believe.
Oh, why? Because Edward sent you that meme yesterday?
No. I saw the reports that he was coming back to Dallas.
Yeah,
so
look at that. All right.
So maybe they're going to
He's
get down
back stateside.
At what point does he have to be in before week 9?
No, but I mean to play opening day. At what point does he need to be in?
That week.
Yeah, so but maybe
Well,
next
what are
week
you
they need to
asking
figure
Ezekiel
this
Elliott
out
to do?
for sure.
Know which way he's running. Pick up the blitz.
Okay.
Like,
I'm going to assume he's in shape, right?
first game, hey, maybe he's a little rusty. But if he shows up a week before that game, you're not going, no, we're sitting you, Zeke. It's Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard's our guy.
And maybe Pollard starts, and then the next series you see, Ezekiel out there, you know.
Oh, that would be a statement. Ooh, Jason Garrett making a statement.
Like, if he's working out.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what level.
If he's
how is that?
broing your guy at the gym and saying, bro, can I use this machine?
He's like, yo, I need this Smith machine.
No, man. Hey, bro, I'm on that
my
stuff.
guy.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Oh, my guy, yeah.
Better
Move
not
on
see you
over.
at the gym today, my guy.
I
What's
got
up,
a game
my
to
guy?
start soon.
My guy. Hey, my guy.
It's just what level is Zeke keeping in shape? Because we're not sitting here concerned that Le'Veon Bell's going to struggle week 1, and he's not playing a preseason game, but he's in camp.
Yeah, but he's in camp, and he's
What's
to me? You don't think there's a big
well,
difference?
it's not like they're taking him down. He's not hitting anybody big time.
Yeah, you don't think there's a big difference being in camp and working out by yourself in Cabo? I'm gonna guess.
I don't know what level Le'Veon Bell's going at in camp.
I'm gonna guess he's going at a decent clip a couple times a week in camp, sitting in meetings, being part of a team. I mean, there's a reason they
Sitting
do this.
in
right?
meetings.
But so is there no? Then why do they do this for 6 weeks?
Well, they do it, but I'm saying this specifically, like Zeke not being there, that offense isn't going to fall apart if he shows up week 1.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know how much he gets.
Stands behind or beside Dak.
Takes handoff
pickup,
runs.
Takes handoff.
So that's why they don't get paid that much. It's
He's not
that
calling
damn,
out a
So it's not that damn hard. See, that's why they're devaluing the running back position. They don't need to be in camp. It's not that damn hard. Antonio Brown, what does he got to do? Catch the ball?
This is a good sample to see how these guys perform early in the season in Zeke Elliott and Le'Veon Bell if Zeke is there.
All right. Thanks to Doug Martin, New Mexico State's football coach, was with us today. What day is tomorrow, Wednesday?
Wednesday, yes.
Tomorrow, Josh Adkins is going to be with us at 9:30. That's so we can't have the real meal deal in tomorrow. I booked his time slot. I did.
You can have 9:15.
I didn't know he was coming. I still don't know if he's coming. Do we start next week? I guess we'll start that next week.
High school football this week.
No.
Thursday night.
Sorry. I booked his slot. Josh Adkins, 9:30 tomorrow. Jim Rome show's next. Dan Patrick's after that. The sports bars.
20.
The Isotopes are in Sacramento. They'll hit the air at 7:40.
Fitting.
Be back tomorrow. Want to do it again? 7 a.m.
10.
Radio for you on ProView Networks at 95.9 FM and AM 610 Sports Channel. Be kind, loving, caring, and sharing. We'll see you tomorrow.